Tell them run it up. I wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, this
Wet.
Tell them run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
Wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
Tell them run it up. I wake up,
Flex.
thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, this
Wet.
Tell them run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
Wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
Tell them run it up.
9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Greetings. We are here in the lab. We're here in the lab. We got Coach Fritz in the house, and he got on Barry Sanders. I guess that's for the Lions. You know, Barry Sanders for the Lions. And then also we got Coach Julius Hall. Julius Hall is up top, and he got on Terrell Owens. And then we got Coach Bernard Brown, and he got up the flag and his shirt for the strip club.
Under commissioner.
I guess Coach Stubb might be joining us. Coach Tish, she's in the back somewhere. And so we just going to go throughout there some breaking news right now. Breaking news going on that Bernard Brown, we're going to go to him first on this. Bernard Brown, Raheem Morris going to the Falcons. He's going to be the coach for the Falcons. What you think about that? Are you going to let the Falcons not coach Bernard Brown? I know that wasn't the topic. Like I said, we have breaking news all the time.
No, I think that's a terrible pick. I wanted Belichick. To be honest, I wanted Belichick to go to the Falcons. All the Falcons needed some structure. Go get Justin Fields, center 8th-round pick, and they got a quarterback, and then we good. That's my opinion. They just
all right. Coach Julius Hall, my boy, my brother, Jack Siles, he's saying go Chiefs. So, but again, we're going to go right here to the Falcons. Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts on the Falcons with regards to Raheem Morris?
I like the Falcons hire. I like that they needed to hire him. That was a great hire, I think. As long as you hire somebody that's going to be innovative there and not be scared, somebody who's going to come in and bring excitement. A lot of teams, fans don't mind if their team is losing as long as they're competitive and exciting. You know, if you're competitive and exciting, your fans stay loyal to you. And the Falcons, I don't know what the hell they had the last 2 years. They need to just get that up out of there, and they don't need to have no quarterback that's on the roster next year when they start. None. Raheem Morris, if he don't go in, if I tell you what, if Ritter there as a starting quarterback next year, Raheem need to be fired too.
Oh Lord! Oh Jesus! Okay, all right, Coach Fritz. Back to the NFC with regards again. Raheem Morris, what's your thoughts?
They needed a fresh new take, a fresh new start. They just need Justin Fields. Give up a 6th-round pick. Make it enticing for them so they could do whatever they got to do because they need a quarterback. They already got the running back. They already got a wide receiver. They got a tight end. All they need is the quarterback, and Justin Fields has proven that. Get him out of Chicago. Get him out of Chicago. That's just a bad experience, bad culture. They don't know what they're doing. So don't waste the guy's talent. Give him, give him to Atlanta.
Yeah.
All right. Jack is saying draft Daniels. Jack is saying my brother saying draft Daniels. He said draft Daniels, and he's been Falconer since '66. So that's what he's saying. So, but we gotta move on to this because again, bunch of breaking news. Jim Harbaugh. Whoa! We know that Coach Julius Hall got scared when he found out that Jim Harbaugh is not going to San Diego. Coach Fritz, what you think is going on right now with regards to that? How you think Julius Hall probably feeling right now in the AFC West?
He's feeling shook because it's gonna be a matter of time before Jim Harbaugh changed that team around. He got his family is a coaching pedigree. They know how to coach very well. I think this is his return. You know, like the 49ers was they didn't give him what he needed to do for the 49ers, but I think this is his second chance, and you know I think he's going to do very well. Herbert is a stud, so he's going to do very well.
All right. Coach Bernard Brown, we're going to come to you because normally we go to Coach Julius Hall, but we're going to give him the last say in this right here because we know he's getting concerned about the AFC West with the Raiders. The Broncos going to probably be picking it on up. And then now, oh, my God, the Chargers. And, go ahead, Coach Bernard Brown.
Yeah, great pick. I mean, everybody who know football, what time it was. He was going there. He's from California. You know, he's already got a quarterback, so he ain't got to build that. And, you know, only thing he need to build is a defense and a winning attitude. Those coaches they had, basically, they wasn't winners. I hope he, you know, he's going to do good. But one game I want to see next year is when he play his brother. That's the game I want to see right there.
Yeah.
You know, because he owed his brother a beating from that Super Bowl that they did. You know, so hey, great pick. Okay. Don't get me wrong, great pick. He gonna, hey, like I said, get a defense, and you know, he'll be okay. Yeah.
All right, Coach Julius Hall, we thought about you when all this came out.
I thought y'all were football fans. I thought y'all could analyze the game of football and basketball. I thought y'all were sports guys. Yeah, can one of y'all tell me how many plays Jim Harbaugh gonna be in on? Can y'all tell me how many snaps he gonna take? How many balls he gonna catch? Jim Harbaugh ain't playing one damn down in the NFL another day in his life. He ain't gonna make no damn difference there. Listen, college level and pro level, two different levels.
Yeah,
you can get a bunch of
on both of them.
College players and put them on one team and beat people to death. But you get NFL players who are mediocre playing with some stars, you got a problem. Jim Harbaugh ain't got that kind of team there yet. He ain't got nothing but a quarterback. So y'all watch and see what I say. We're going to still be dominant out there. Jim Harbaugh going to be back in college in 4 years.
Hey,
and again, Coach Julius Hall, again, showing his prejudice. Again, Jim Harbaugh did what? He developed. When he was in San Francisco, what did he do there? And then also Colin Kaepernick, just like Coach Bernard Brown said, hey, look at what he did. So again, he has been successful. People going to talk about this. 76% winning percentage wherever he has gone. So Coach Julius Hall, we understand your little shit. This is how people react. And so since we have other things, we're going to probably go to them next week, like the NCAA, how they change it with Division II. Right.
See what he say? Julius Hall can coach.
Well, oh no, it wasn't.
Hall can coach. Jack Silas. I appreciate that, Jack. I can't coach. You know that.
Hey,
I appreciate that.
That's not what that meant.
After Kansas City,
right, exactly.
The Ravens beat down Kansas City. He ain't gonna be able to coach.
Thank you, Bernard. Coach Bernard. Thank you. So again, North Carolina A&T swim team. We'll come back to that. I'm not sure. I'm going to say this. I'm not sure if Coach Julius Hall, intern, had inputted some of the videos and the photographs. I
don't think so. Let me look. Did she call you? Did you call her and ask her?
It's okay. I got a video.
You know where I was all day, Jamal.
I sent the email. I just sent the email. I guess okay.
You was in there with her and talking with her and joking and laughing with her.
Yeah, Jewish. Jamal, you want my video?
If you put no.
Which one was your? That's yours.
No.
That's mine. Yeah.
Oh, that was in there.
Yeah.
No, I said that's why I had said. That's why I had said no. That's why I had said no. So we don't have the videos. So it was some videos that are important videos and also some photographs. So we're gonna have to talk to the intern about that when we email it to her.
See, you told her about that you was getting rid of her. So you need to grade her this week and tell her she
I
failed to upload those
will
videos.
absolutely do that. So one thing we can go and talk about, the game is going on right now. Last week, Ebony Sports Report, we had said something. I said, we are on the cutting edge of this right here. We had said SEC. What is the game of the week right now? The game of the week right now is going on right now. That is South Carolina and also LSU. Coach Julius Hall want to go to Iowa. We had told him that's not what we're doing. We focusing on this. And so what's your thoughts, Coach Bernard Brown? Who you think, what's going to be the outcome, you think, with regards to this game right here that's going on, about to get started right now?
Yeah. Can I do my story or no? Hey, can I do a story? It's 3 of the girls that played with South Carolina. Seen them growing up. Trust me, they point guard, the little freshman. South Carolina gonna beat them. LSU got so much turmoil in that organization. I have never seen a coach trying to compete with a player because she's making money.
Yeah,
man. And then they got an upset the other night against Auburn. Man, that South Carolina gonna beat them. Trust me, South Carolina will beat them. And $2,000, that's how much a ticket is to watch the play, to come in there and see them play. Y'all got to get Dawn Stanley her credit, man. Y'all got to get Dawn her credit. All Dawn do is reload. That's it. That's it. And she don't care what her players get for is the money. She don't. But that little heifer in LSU, I am so tired of that little white woman. I'm just telling you, my opinion is my opinion, not every sports reporter opinion.
All right, thank you. And we're now going to Coach Julius Hall.
What was the question?
Oh, never mind. We go, Coach Chris. Coach Chris, we go to you. Because see, I was supposed to be over at his place to be able to mute him, but then since he wasn't paying attention because he's so caught up right now.
I'm paying attention.
Because he shook. Because he shook right now. Because he shook. Because he shook. Go ahead, Coach Julius Hall. Go ahead, Coach Julius Hall.
16-11. What was the game of the week?
Oh, this game is interesting.
Oh yes, that's why I wasn't paying attention. I was watching the game. But Jamal. The championship runs through Iowa this year.
Oh, Lord.
But again, we're focusing on mute him. Let's move on, Coach Chris. What you thought? We talking about the game. We talking about the game right now, Coach. We talking about it right now. We will get to the Big Ten, but we're not at the Big Ten yet. Okay.
Hold on. So, I'm a fan of South Carolina, but so the way they're gonna play the narratives in the NCAA, Iowa's gonna be the team that's gonna be at the end. The way they did. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. The same way they did UNLV dirty, they did the Fab Five dirty just to put Duke in. Same thing's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Same thing's gonna happen. It's the script from the NCAA. I do believe South Carolina is Dawn Staley has a great team.
It's the script of America. No. They did the same thing for Tom Brady.
Yeah, trust me.
They're doing the same thing for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Well, right now we were just trying to showcase the women. We're just trying to showcase the women. We're trying to showcase.
I mean, South Carolina is the best team around.
Listen, the only way I will even get to the championship, they're gonna have that 3 busload that Van did to tell the old folks to go vote. They're gonna have 3 busload to Iowa to come see LSU and South Carolina play for the national championship. Period. Y'all talking about Iowa just because y'all got that little girl? You go boxing one.
But again, we letting Coach Julius Hall take us off track. That's what I'm saying. That's not even.
Who you let tonight? Tell us who you let, South Carolina or LSU?
I'm the host. I'm the host, and so we moving on. That's right. We're moving on. Mute mute him. So since I now gotta do something bootleg right now, because since Julius Hall intern didn't do what she was needed to do, I at least want to get this video. And I don't know all you all out there checking out the show. We say share, can get this right here. But this is
Dion.
oh sorry. I had somebody call me, FaceTime me, but that's not what I wanted. All right, we're gonna
That was a
because again, because we because I thought this was important right here. Bear with me for a second. My thing is buffering. So if we had the intern doing it right, then we would go ahead and play the video.
And find out exactly what her problem was.
Ooh, 21-11.
That's why I asked him who he liked. I wanted to put him on the spot. I like LSU.
Bear with me for a second. I think we
trust me.
So we're gonna get to this because it's a video that I think is pertinent to what we're looking at. We're gonna be looking at this weekend right here. You know. And now I'm getting the error coming up, but wow. So yes, I'm gonna give the grade to the intern. So I'm gonna let them know.
She hear you probably.
Yes, sir. What could you have done differently that you could have gotten out of that room quicker and got drafted earlier in your career?
Nothing. I'm happy to be a Raven. It don't even matter.
Yesterday does not matter. You're looking forward to today.
I'm looking forward to being a Raven.
What are they getting?
Everything out of me. They don't get a Super Bowl out of me. I need that.
I can see you a little bit upset on the turn, but guess what?
I'm good. I'm a Raven. It's on. All year. Every year.
Yes, sir. What could you have done differently that you could have?
So some of y'all, again, one of the things too that we were not able to show, there's this iconic picture, and what you got, Lamar. Lamar's the last quarterback that is taken. He's in the green room. Everybody know he's going to take it. Heisman Trophy winner. He has now gone a bit basic offensive player of the year. He's Heisman Trophy winner, and he and his mom are inside the green room. He got his head down, his mama right next to him. And so people are saying, wow, that was speaking about. You had Josh Allen and others taking ahead of him. And so now that's when Dion interviews him. He's the last person in the green room. So what we were trying to do, I wanted people to see that and look at what's happening. This Super Bowl that's going on right now. Here you go, Lamar Jackson right there, and all the stuff that he's gone through when people were saying that he could not be a quarterback. They were criticizing him, that they had no fear of him. But then in addition, now when it came down to the money, and guess what? His agent is his mother. So Lamar Jackson doing the things that others have tried to basically knock him down about and still making it happen. So that's why I wanted people to see that. Everybody checking out the show, they're going to see the tenacity of Lamar Jackson in this right here. So Coach Fritz, what's your thoughts on any of that? Because I know you saw the video, but I want the audience to see it too. But I guess we tried to modify, do what we can.
I'm so happy for Lamar. The way everything turned out for him, the journey, now he's proven all the naysayers wrong. Or everybody that passed on him, he got an MVP. He's gonna get another one, and I believe he's gonna get the Super Bowl ring. So that's the way he's playing. Has been lights out this season.
Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts?
All I did was motivated him to be where he at now. And yeah, he gonna be 2-time, MVP. But it don't mean a damn thing if you don't win the Super Bowl.
Sorry about that.
If you don't get the Super Bowl, it don't matter. Even the 49er quarterback was the last pick in the NFL draft. Last pick. Now he's leading the team to go to the division playoff. Period. I like Lamar. Don't get me wrong. I like Lamar. Hey, brother, get the ring, and then everything that was said, it'd be case closed after that. Just like we said last time, you got to have the ring. It's about the ring. He gonna get it. He gonna get the ring. I believe he gonna beat the hell out of Kansas City, and they're gonna move on and win the championship. But it's not where you get drafted or picked from. It's what you do when you get there and perform. Period.
Well, for them, you know, they say it comes down to the money that you get. But Coach Julius Hall, it has not been said that you cannot have 8 teams. You can't have 8 teams. That's what was said. Julius Hall, you can't have 8 teams. You can't have only one. So this weekend, what is your team this weekend? Kansas City or Baltimore? Which one is it, Coach Julius Hall? You can't have both of them. It has been said. The poll has been taken. Jack Styles, my brother, led the poll. You can't only have one.
Who would say something so silly? This is America. This isn't Russia. This is America. You can have whatever you want.
Jew.
See those jerseys?
Jew.
See the flag there? See those jerseys? I can't lose this weekend. I can run out, come back, and I still won, right? Because all 4 of these are my teams that I declared before the year started. I had 8 teams. 7 of them made it. This is 4 of them are there. Guess what? What y'all failing to realize? My team is playing in the Super Bowl. Y'all don't even realize that my team is playing in the Super Bowl. I can't lose. So that's it.
So everyone checking out Ebony Sports Reporters, you all know Coach Julius Hall had the Saints and Kansas City and San Francisco. He added the other teams. He added the teams as the year went on. So he is a fan easy. He's a fan easy. He is that easy fan. So again, Coach Julius Hall. But we move on to this right here. Major League Hall of Fame, Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Announcements were made. Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts with regards to the Hall of Fame? You think there was some people that should have gotten in, did not get in? Not some thrown out there. Gary Sheffield. So Gary Sheffield should have gotten in, but other people were able to get in. So, but again, what's your thoughts in Major League Baseball Hall of Fame?
It's a few people that should be in the Hall of Fame that ain't in the Hall of Fame that needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Let me tell you something about the steroid use stuff. I believe that there's not been proven where these steroids have killed any of these professional baseball players like they did in pro wrestling. Pro wrestling, these guys are falling over like it ain't nothing. If they live to be 55, they're lucky. So I don't know whether steroids can get your eyesight to slow the ball down that pitcher throwing at 97 to 102 miles an hour. So unless steroids doing that, it might make you hit the ball a little further. But if you go to the gym and work out, you ought to be able to hit the ball a little harder. If that boy would have been a little bit stronger in Jenkins' gym, Bernard wouldn't have been able to throw him over the fence. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have had that. So it's your workout. You know, we worked out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that, you know, if you don't put my people in there, Barry Bonds and the rest of them, then hey, you know, I don't even want to watch baseball. Baseball has become something I don't even understand no more because it's baseball. We don't even play baseball in our neighborhoods no more. You don't see the kids playing little league baseball. Not black kids. You don't. Yeah. And I don't know where it went at. We all played. Yeah. Where it went at in our community.
Mm-mm. Yeah. You go, boy. Boy, you all right. You all right.
Nah, he frozen.
Let him stay frozen. Let him stay frozen.
Yeah, absolutely frozen. Yeah, that foolishness right there. So, Coach Fritz, what's your thoughts, Coach Fritz?
I thought he was going to say that disclaimer. I was going to say this Ebony Sports Reporters, we supposed to be different. Go ahead, Fritz. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna agree with him on the baseball part. Yeah, that's not in our communities no more. It's just football and basketball. The baseball has gone away. I remember playing all 3 sports, and it's more. Basketball has taken over. Football is secondary. Baseball just fell off. I don't see no kids going. I see a lot of kids. You know, the NBA put a great brand together because all the kids is running around trying to be like the next Steph Curry or the next Morant. So they trying to do those things. Football is so, but baseball just fell off.
See, again, Coach Fritz, we talking about the Hall of Fame. We want to talk to people, but you follow Coach Julius Hall on that. So Major League Baseball is going into the communities now. They are doing it, but we talking the Hall of Fame. But see, I thought you was going to do it because Gary Sheffield was a Yankee too. But we're going to move on, Coach Bernard Brown.
I don't like the Yankees, so.
But see, they play for the Marlins also. But again, there are others. But just like, I am a fan of Barry Bonds. So again, we look at Coach Bernard Brown. The Hall of Fame. What's your thoughts on the Hall of Fame? Adrian Beltre, he got in, but then were there some others that should have gotten in too?
Hey, let me say this here about the baseball Hall of Fame or whatever. Until you put Barry Bonds in there, it is what it is. And I'm telling you the reason why. Let's keep this shit real. The reason why Gary Sheffield is not in the Hall of Fame yet, because growing up in his making it to the major league, he had a domestic violence incident that probably keeping him from, keeping him from the Hall of Fame. And I'm gonna tell you this here, I'm gonna tell you right now, any black man get a domestic violence on their record, they are through. And I ain't telling you what I heard, and I ain't telling you what I see. I'm telling you what I know at the end of the day because it hit home. So Gary Sheffield, yes, he should be in the Hall of Fame, but he ain't gonna get there because of that one reason. And Barry Bonds would never get there because of the steroid. But if they went ahead and bleached themselves like my boy did, maybe they'll try to get in. I mean,
Sammy Sosa.
Sosa look like a white sheep right about now.
Oh man.
So. Hey, I don't. But beyond, I don't get into the Major League Hall. I don't get it. And then until you put Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame, ain't nothing I can say. Just because everybody gambled, he just got caught. But that was a bad boy. He was a bad boy.
If anybody in baseball need to be in, it need to be those two players. Until they put Pete Rose and Barry Bonds in, baseball is dead to me.
That's it.
Unless the
Braves you are a fan of the Atlanta Falcons. You're a fan of that?
Unless Atlanta Braves in the World Series. That's it.
You're a fan of Atlanta Braves, Atlanta Falcons.
I will be going to a bunch of Dodgers. Whenever the Dodgers is in Atlanta, I will be at the game. Whenever the Dodgers is in Atlanta, I will be at the game. Y'all will be with me. All right.
All right, so we'll move on. But we were going to get into this right here. Is about why is Patrick Mahomes able to get deals but Lamar Jackson is not able to get deals? Coach Bernard Brown, why you think Patrick is able to get all the deals, but Lamar doesn't get deals? Now there are people who made some comments, but I just want to get the thoughts from the sports reporters and put it out there to the public. Yeah, a lot of people talk about it behind the scenes, but they don't put it out there openly.
Okay, well let me say this in before I make that comment. The words that's about to come out my mouth is my words and Bernard Brown words, not affiliated with our Black Media Network.
Producer, get ready.
Hey, let me tell you the reason why. First of all, Patrick Mahomes is a white boy.
Yeah.
Right? His mama white, daddy black, period. That's why he getting all these endorsement. They think see what it is that they want the great white hood in the NFL so bad, and he the closest thing to them, period. And I got to give it to him. He won 2 Super Bowls. Okay, that helped too. Lamar Jackson, number one. The reason why he ain't getting it because his mama is his agent, and his mama did that deal that made it seem like if Mama Jackson can get him that much money, we don't need no agent. A lot of agents done lost their job now because they say, well, she make a deal, his mama, and the reason why he get because of that, number one, and because he black, and because he have 1 year. When he win the Super Bowl this year, you'll see the endorsement coming. That's the honor is black, white. That's the bottom line, and that's how it go. Trust me on that. When he win that Super Bowl, his endorsement will come in. But there's a lot of agents done lost their job because Mama Jackson made that deal. If my mom, trust me, if my mama can make a deal like that and I ain't got to pay that agent all that money, man, please, who I'm gonna go with, Mama? Trust me.
So Julius Hall.
You might not want to hear my answer.
The world's coming out Jew's mouth.
You might not want to hear my answer, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Part of it is racism.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear that part. But the
yeah.
part that I'm about to say you might not want to hear. What sells anywhere? What sells? Sex, violence, but don't sell in sports. Sex and violence don't sell in sports.
Mm-hmm.
So what sells in sports? Great athleticism and beauty. Have you seen any ugly people making commercials? Well, Lamar Jackson is just ugly.
Come on, Jew. Come on, Jew. Come on, Jew. Man, come
Mute
on.
him. We moving on. Mute him. We moving on. Mute him.
Please.
Hey, we ain't even have it. Coach Fritz, you got the floor, Coach Fritz. Coach Fritz, you got the floor.
The opinion of Julius Hall, the opinions of Julius Hall is not the opinions of urban sports reporters, Ebony sports reporters. I have to say that.
I'll let you say that shit. I'll let you say it. I ain't want to say it.
Coach Fritz, go ahead, Coach Fritz. We're ignoring them. Go ahead. You got the floor.
Quiet is kept. They're gonna keep giving it to Mahomes because he's light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Lamar is dark skinned. They're not gonna, unless he wins the Super Bowl, that's when he's gonna get the commercials. Until then, you don't see him in commercials. You don't see him in endorsing sneakers or anything like that. Well,
we're not.
And he don't have a light skinned chick on his arm. So once he get that light skinned chick on his arm, he get the commercial.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, the politically correct answer.
Right.
Well, actually, what others have gone and said is that also that Lamar Jackson, if he makes it to the Super Bowl, he will be the darkest quarterback since Doug Williams. And that's what people are throwing out. People say you gotta understand what's going on. That Doug Williams and that again, but then you also saw Doug did not get it either. So again, you're looking at standards that are problematic here with us, but we're gonna move on. And again, to Julius Hall intern. Julius Hall intern. We had something on Von Miller, who is Julius Hall's cousin. Von Miller is Julius Hall's cousin. Von Miller plays for Buffalo. Von Miller made $14.9 million this year. Von Miller had 0 sacks and only 5 tackles in 14 games throughout the entire year. So that meant that Julius Hall's cousin made $2.9 million per tackle this season right here. Julius Hall's cousin, Von Miller. So, Coach Fritz, what's your thoughts about Julius Hall's cousin, Von Miller, for the Buffalo Bills? And again, $14.9 million, and he only had 5 tackles the entire year.
He basically put a mask on and said, "Give me my money." That's basically what he did. He just walked up with his mask on, and he's like, "Just give me my money. Don't even just put it in the bag. Just put it in the bag." So he's coming off an injury, and I guess he's just saying, "They owe me this. I'm gonna take this bag and walk out with it."
All right, Coach Julius Hall, your cousin. What's your thoughts about your cousin?
Well, if he was my cousin, I'd be asking for some of that $14 million because he did rob those people. But if anybody ever was deserving of being robbed, it's the NFL and the NFL teams. If anybody ever was deserving of being robbed, it is them. I think the salaries and the National Players Association, the union, they're not doing what they should have been doing because I think the salaries are out of line. See, you giving these quarterbacks $50 million and you giving a lineman $750 to $1 million. Some of them make a little bit more, but the salaries are out of line. There is no equity in that quarterback can't do what he's doing without an offensive line. You know what I'm saying? That running back can't run without an offensive line. He can't. They open the holes for him. Nothing works without the offensive line. The salaries. Yeah, the quarterback is the star. The wide receivers and the running backs. But you got to make it a little bit more equitable on all levels. It's like really the corporate America. That's corporate America with white guys making all the money in the thing, and we doing all the blocking down on the field.
Well, the left tackles do get paid. The left tackles do get paid because left tackle protecting the back of the quarterbacks. But Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts about Julius Hall cousin Von Miller, who you all used to hang out with?
Yeah. I totally disagree with both of their answers. I totally disagree with both of them. First of all, this man just came off of ACL toe, period. You know what I'm saying? And ACL, it take a minute to get it right. Yeah. And this man got falsely accused of domestic violence for his girlfriend or whoever it is. Man, at the end of the day, they shouldn't be worried about how much money they get. They should be worried about that white boy who quarterback for them, done robbed them 3 years in a row, ain't made to no damn Super Bowl. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. So how you gonna bring something like Von Miller done stole their money? He done stole their money. He ain't never old pretty white boy and would never, ever win the Super Bowl. And you talking about Von Miller? Man, really? Man, y'all change the subject. Von Miller, boy, I got you. Take your money. I don't give a damn if you had 1 sack. It's in the contract. You think they're going to take that money back? No. Okay. So if they're going to take his money, take that sorry behind quarterback they got, who think he Joe Namath, probably look like him, but damn sure ain't playing like him. I had a moment. I'm sorry.
Right. Yes. Yes, he had a moment. And so that's why we're going to a commercial break right now. This is Ebony Sports Report. We're going to a commercial break. I don't know what's going on tonight. If I had the videos, we would have better control. Yep. I see.
Jamal, Mr. Host, I got Ms. Posley on the line, and she said that she never received anything from you. The intern said she never received anything from you, and you
ask her what tell her to text her email address. Tell her to text it, and it went to the email address that she said. She might have gotten confused about her email address. But anyway.
You said that you were getting old and senile. Isn't that what you said, Shemaya?
Yeah, I agree.
Well, that's why I was concerned about even looking back, because things have been so hostile on this show that I didn't know if it was even safe to come back. So,
she didn't even know whether you didn't know who the best modeling group was on the campus. She said you didn't know none of that stuff. She said something's wrong with you. Right?
Yeah. Well,
so what will happen? There'll be a contract put out on her by Savage. I'm gonna put the contract out. Savage I'm gonna put it out there, and some New Being Elite are still around. New Being Elite gonna come on the campus looking for her. So yeah. So we're coming back, and
right.
Coach Bernard Brown, I want you to relax. I want you to relax right now. We're about to ask this question. We're just focusing on who are the best quarterbacks in the AFC and the NFC. Who are the best Just tell who the best. You ain't got to get into ones that ain't no good. Just who is the best quarterback in the NFC and the AFC, because there's a lot of hostility going on now. I didn't expect this. That's why I said I think we had the videos, we've been a little better, but and also the photographs. But Coach Bernard Brown,
the best quarterback in the AFC The best quarterback in the league is Lamar Jackson. The best quarterback, period. That boy, hands down, he in the offense that he should have been in the beginning of his career. He probably would have had a Super Bowl. That's my opinion. And the best quarterback in the AFC is Bernard America Brown.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the best quarterback in the AFC because they ain't got nobody in the AFC. Trust me. And that's my opinion, and I'm going to stick with it.
All right. That's NFC or AFC?
The NFC ain't got no quarter. I'm the quarter.
Okay. All right. So first you said AFC, but I just want to make sure, and Julius Hall agreed with you. That's why I'm like, see again, Bernard Brown.
AFC, Lamar Jackson.
Okay. All right. And Coach Julius Hall, again, I'm going to need to be at his place because I'm going to need to mute him. But Coach Fritz, best quarterback, AFC and the NFC.
AFC, Lamar Jackson. Hands down.
Mm-hmm.
NFC, he was hurt this year. I was going to say Jalen Hurts. He was hurt this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to see what he has to do. But those are the two that I could say right now.
Okay, you're all right.
All right. And Coach Julius Hall, you can no longer have 15 teams. So best quarterback in the NFC and the AFC.
Best, we all on the same consensus that in the AFC it is Lamar Jackson. He's playing lights out. In the NFC it is a toss-up, but you have to give it right now. You do have to give it to. I don't like it. But you do have to give it to Brock Purdy. He's playing. He's willing them to win.
He's in the system.
Listen, yeah, it's the system. It's the system. It's the system. But you got two players that makes him who he is.
Who?
Debo run 100 miles an hour.
Right.
And the best running back in the entire NFL, like I keep telling y'all, is McCaffrey. This boy does not see anybody.
Right.
He play lights out.
Right.
He don't care where he playing at on what team.
Yes. And they got the best Drew. They got the best defense in the league. See, Purdy, he's not the quarterback. He's playing in the system. Hey, I guarantee you, when they played Baltimore, he had 4 interceptions. They told him, just don't turn the ball over. That's all we need you to do. Don't turn the ball over.
Well, Baltimore got the best defense in the NFL, and they're gonna show everybody when they get to the Super Bowl.
Purity.
But I got to give it to him. I can't discount what he's doing there. I don't like it. I don't like it because they took that boy when he got hurt, and they put Purdy in. Then they wouldn't let the boy go back because Purdy was winning.
Yeah,
and I understand that, but that happens too often with that quarterback.
Yeah.
And so that didn't play favorably with me. But Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback on that side. But right now, and like Fritz said, he was hurt. But Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback on that side.
Yeah.
Give me all his weapons without those injuries, and they'll be in the Super Bowl too.
I understand that, Drew. We can put you the quarterback for San Francisco 49ers. Just don't turn the ball over, and you're gonna do the same thing he do. You can do the same thing. You can put Jamal. You can put Jamal behind that same system, and I guarantee you, Jamal be all rural.
Yeah.
Period. So you my boy. I totally disagree. Trust me. We're gonna see what happened with the Detroit. Trust me on that.
I want to see that too because Detroit got a pretty good defense and it should be a good game. But Christian McCaffrey has been playing like that since Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
He has been playing lights out.
Yeah, great. Yeah, you ain't have no problem with that. But when you say he the best quarterback in the Jenkins Warriors, he came and played for Jenkins Warriors, and they, man, please.
Anybody can play for Jenkins.
I'll wait for that. For that.
Anyone can play because we will develop them. Unlike other places, you don't develop them. So we're able to develop anyone to become superstars. That's what we do at HBJ. That's been our history. Yeah. And so we will now move on. We will now move on to the conference championships. What are the keys to the teams winning? Each one. What is the key for Detroit to win? What's the keys for San Francisco to win? What's the key for the Ravens to win? What's the key for the Chiefs to win? All right. So, Coach Julius Hall, what are the keys?
The only key that for it's going to be quarterback play for each one of these teams, because all these teams have pretty good defenses. San Francisco, Baltimore, San Francisco and Baltimore especially have pretty good defenses. So it's going to be Kansas City defenses up and down. They got the weakest defense out of the four. And so it's going to be quarterback play. It's going to be the key for any of these teams to get to where they're going to get. So if Lamar Jackson shines, ain't nothing going to stop them because their defense, they didn't even allow who that was they beat last week? They didn't even allow them to get in the red zone one time. Not one single time did they get in the red zone. Unheard of. Unheard of.
All right, Coach Bernard Brown, what are the keys for the Chiefs, Ravens, Niners, and Lions to win?
If Kansas City, the only way they win if those boys catch the ball, because right now they can't catch a bullet in it. You know what? They got to catch the ball, and what they need to do is let Mahomes. If you see Mahomes get out of the pocket, he's slower than Julius. Trust me. If he's slow, trust me. If he get out the pocket, he's slow as hell. He ain't gonna make nothing happen. All right, Lamar Jackson. If you get him out the pocket, he turn into a running back. He'll take a 5-yard, turn into a 95-yard touchdown. So that's on there. But for Detroit to win, Detroit have to make sure they have Pewter, Drew's best quarterback in the league. Make him beat them. Make him beat them. If they make him beat them, Detroit will win that game. And Detroit just don't turn the ball over. Detroit got a nice team, man. I love the way Detroit got a nice team. So Detroit gonna probably most likely upset 49ers. And Lamar Jackson is definitely gonna win his first Super Bowl. And that's my opinion, Jamal. Those my opinion is because Lamar Mahomes, he's a white boy, so he's slow. He can't run.
So, Coach Fritz, what are the keys to the Niners, Detroit, Baltimore, Kansas City to win?
One, limit the turnovers. The key for Kansas City to win, the bad ref calls. They got the same ref that was for the Detroit against Dallas. He's gonna be reffing the Baltimore and the Chiefs. So the Chiefs always get the phantom calls. And I know Julius ain't gonna like it, but there's some calls that you gotta say what the ref was looking at. So bad calls on the ref. That's one of the keys for people to win, certain teams to win that's not supposed to be there. But Detroit, I like them. They playing with heart, and it's about time for that city to get this. Yeah. You haven't seen them since this. You know what I'm saying? You haven't seen Detroit since Barry Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
The commissioner's office is in what city? New York.
New York.
Aren't you in New York?
Yeah.
Make that complaint in New York.
No problem. I got you. I got you.
All right. So now we move on to Coco Gauff. Coach Fritz, Coco Gauff. What are your expectations for Coco this season?
All the way, get her championship, show she's the next face of tennis.
She's gonna be coming to New York soon, right around the corner. Yeah. So, all right.
Yep. Can't wait to see her on TV.
All right. Coach Bernard Brown, Coco Gauff. What's your expectations for Coco Gauff?
Just win. Don't have too much. She having a lot of second serve. She having a lot of second serve. If she could cut that back and have that first serve, boom, she'll be okay. But all that, hey, just win. I mean, she is tennis. She is tennis. She taking over with Serena and Venus and all of them left over. She is the tennis, and I'm just proud of her and the mama and daddy athlete. Daddy played in the NFL. Mama played basketball. So, cut down the second serve. She'll be okay.
Coach Julius Hall, tennis player extraordinaire, as he says.
Well, yes.
And Coco Gauff, what are your expectations for her?
I expect her to win this because she's on a roll now, where I think that she has that level of confidence where she can beat anybody now. So she just, like Bernard said, cut back on some of her small mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Then she should be able to take the Australian Open.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Bernard Brown, stop acting like you're in a strip club, okay?
Come on, man.
That's what I'm talking about. This is what America. This is what I'm talking about. So we're gonna move on to this NBA mid-season awards. We're now about to come All-Star break about to happen. So what are some of the mid-season awards that you see in the NBA? Coach Julius Hall, NBA mid-season award, mid-season highlights, mid-season award, mid-season awards. Coach Julius Hall, mid-season.
Well, you keep trying to act like I'm in first grade.
I know it. Come on, man.
I'm not going to go off key.
Really?
I'm not going off subject. Okay, mid-season. Right now, you have to give the rookie to the young 7'4" Wambe, whatever, the skinny Mutombo. You got to give it to him for rookie of the year, and for player of the year. I don't know. I don't know who you got some great teams out there, and nothing in mid-season I can see except Joker. But you got some teams out there with some young players that's coming up. That's going to, by the time at the end of the season, I'll be able to tell you something a little different. My boy got hurt and out for the season, but that usually happens to people who don't understand how great an opportunity they have to make all this money in Ja Morant. But that's my take on it.
All right. Coach Bernard Brown. He about to get into some foolishness right now. He about to get, as soon as he started laughing.
Nah, to be honest, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with the NBA. I don't see no lead MVP. I don't see no lead rookie of the year. I really don't. I haven't been watching in a while, but I'm not impressed. So basically, I'm not giving out no award until the end of the season. And that's my opinion, Mr. Jamal.
All right, we'll move on. Coach Fritz.
Mid-season, Anthony Edwards, lights out, balling. Tyrese Halliburton, until he got hurt, he was balling. Ja Morant, unfortunate, he was balling when he came back. So those are unfortunate. Joker. Embiid dropped 70. I don't know how they let him drop 70. Finally he was playing like a big man, going down low. He saw that he had somebody that was smaller than him. He's like, I'm gonna play bully ball. So that was 70. I still trying to figure out how they let him score 70. But that's about it. Rookie of the year, Wembanyama.
All right. Okay. All right. Now we come to this right here. Well, we were going to have a curling video. Curling is an excellent sport that, again, we had that specifically for Coach Julius Hall, curling. But we're going to try to make sure we have the curling video next week so y'all can see curling. And we need to have some curling right here in Savannah, Chatham County, and New York, and also in Atlanta. And across the entire country, we have curling. There's a technique to curling. Yes. I remember, at least I heard that Bernard Brown was a champion curler back in the day in West Savannah. But so but that's what I heard, but I don't know if that's true. But that's his sport. Bernard Brown is a champion curler. We want y'all to see curling, but we'll come back to that. And so, Coach Fritz, you had talked about this. Joel Embiid hit 70. They say this is history, that this is Philly history. What's your thoughts on that, Coach Fritz? This is Philly history with him hitting 70.
I give him credit with that. But look at the teams they were playing. That team is not there yet. So he was able to impose his will. He did mid range. He did down low. It's like nobody was there. You know what I mean? He had 70, Maxey had 18, and the rest of the team was just none and void. You know what I'm saying? So it's all right, but it was It was if you want to talk about records, Iverson bought it every night. You know what I'm saying? Embiid is inconsistent. One night he got it, or another night he don't have it. But that's my opinion.
All right. Because Bernard Brown, they say that he made Philly history with regards to that.
Yeah, he must be watched Ebony Sports Reporter last week when I told him don't never have punk somebody out saying you the best player in the league. He probably watched our show and had confidence to drop 70. Let me tell you something right now. Embiid is a bad boy. When he healthy, he can drop 70 every night. Ain't nobody can stop him down low when this boy rolling. He had 70 points, y'all, and only had 2 3-pointers. So that tells you he had the elbow, he had the free throw line, he down low. You know, it's not about who he played. Because if you make it in the NBA or whatever, hey, you making it. But he can drop 70 on anybody when he healthy. This boy, this a bad boy. He may not speak too much English, but this a bad boy. If he play the way he played like that, the boy good, man. He way better than Jokic. Way better, man. This dude can play.
He ain't drop 70 on Joker. Let's get that straight.
Hey, he can drop 70 on Joker. Joker don't play no defense.
He already told Joker you the best player in the NBA.
But he came back and told Joker I lied and dropped 70 on San Antonio. How much Joker drop? How much point Joker done drop? How much point Joker done drop?
First thing first, Joker is all around. He don't even need to drop points. He's doing triple doubles. He got the team he's passing the ball to. Hold on. He's passing the ball to his team. He's rebounding, and he scores when he has to score. If you watch the whole game with Denver, it's not about scoring for him. It's about getting this whole team going. And when you see how he passes the ball to the role players and all the people to get their shots and to go off, he's doing his job.
He got help. Normally,
everyone looking at the show, I would have stopped them from talking. But I didn't do that because Coach Julius Hall decided to send up balloons on Coach Bernard Brown. And I saw the little balloons going up. So that's why I said, Coach Julius Hall trying to be funny right now. He's trying to send up balloons on Bernard Brown, Coach Bernard. So go and do what they did. That's why I let them keep going on. And he has not had his turn yet because he wants to send up balloons. Coach Julius Hall, go ahead. Set up balloons for yourself.
I am still trying to find out how people are able to do that because I don't even know. I've been looking to find out how those balloons get sung up.
Right, they do. Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
You just did it. Go ahead, set up balloons for yourself now.
I didn't do it. But listen, Joel, I mean, he probably was watching the show when he heard us talk about it. And we put the over and under on him, 60 games, 65 games, something like that. But he had a great game. He can play. But I give credit where credit is due.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Bird, best white boy ever played a game.
Yeah.
Ever been around. But I look at this boy here, and I say, he ain't far from it. Mm-hmm. This boy can play. Mm-hmm. So, Joel, I don't know what to say. He dropped 70. Show impressed me again and dropped 70 tonight.
Yeah. Hey, but we can't, Drew, y'all, we can't throw shower and dirt on what he did. Okay? So don't throw shower and dirt what he did. It's hard he dropped 70.
It's hard to score 7.
It's hard to score 7. Don't
score 70 on San Antonio.
Don't mess up. I don't give a damn if he was playing against the New York Jets. 70 is 70. It don't matter. 70 is 70. It's hard to drop 70. Trust me. Jamal dropped 7. Okay. Fred, you dropped 2. George dropped 5.
I dropped more than 2.
And I dropped, hey, come on, man. Come on,
leave me open. Like you with.
Yeah, come on, don't sad on this night.
To America, to all of you looking at the show. Yes, once again, we posed the question last to Coach Julius Hall. We thought he might have picked it up. Since he said he's a Warrior fan, because this is not the first time that somebody scored over 70 points in Philadelphia. Did not Wilt Chamberlain, when he played for the Philadelphia Warriors, did he not scored 100 more than one time? And so when they say that about Joel, that is Philly history, some people say it's not Philly history. But again, Wilt Chamberlain as the Philadelphia Warriors did that regularly. So, but anyway, Coach Julius Hall wanted to go talk about other things because he wanted to just take the people off track. But that's why we do what we do. We're going to have to mute him. You are correct, America. We need to mute him. That's not me. The people are saying that. The people are saying. So we're not going to come to this right here. Doc Rivers is back in the NBA, and he's not coaching the Milwaukee Bucks. They were 30-13. They got rid of their coach. I'm too frightened about this right now, but we got to come to him. Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts?
I just wish Doc Rivers would just go away. I'm serious. Doc Rivers is worse than these damn white NFL coaches who being recycled. Doc Rivers ain't all that damn impressive. Bernard can out-coach Doc Rivers.
Well, thank you.
You know, it's people that need to be in the NBA coaching that don't get their opportunities. You know, and you need players that coaches that have that passion and has that ability to understand talent and to put those players in the right spots and put the right chemistry together with these teams. Doc Rivers has been blessed with some good teams, and so don't go overboard thinking Doc is all that. Why are you gonna fire your guy that's 30-13 with the second best record in the NBA and bring in Doc Rivers is beyond me. I have absolutely no damn idea, except for the 2 players made them do that. You know?
All right. Coach Fritz.
Doc Rivers get another team that he could coach and add on to his legacy. He got a good team. All he got to do is just, I guess, tweak here and there to get him to the championship. Now, I guess the 2 players that got the other coach, Adrian Griffin, fired, let go. They didn't like his style of play. I guess he didn't take too kind to him telling him what to do, so he had to go. And then they act shocked like he was gone. I didn't see this happen. We had 30-13 with this coach. We didn't see this coming. Meanwhile, they wind up dancing once he got fired. Bad taste.
Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, let me tell y'all what happened, man. Just because they were 30-13, most of those 30 wins wasn't against top 5 team in the East. They were struggling with Philly. They were struggling with Boston. They were struggling with Indiana. They were struggling. Don't let the record fool you. That coach, they thought Milwaukee, when they made that trade, that they would have been number 1 in the East, which they're not. They stopped listening to him, and they all start pulling the trigger. Now with Doc is a great coach. Trust me on that. He coached great players. Doc taking them to another level. I guarantee you the Milwaukee Bucks will be in the Eastern Conference Final, and they will be playing in the championship. Trust me that. They will be playing the championship. Sometimes, man, it's like coaching, and I did it for a while. Sometimes you need to change voice. Sometimes all you need is that little motivation to get them over the board, and that's what happened. Ain't no different when Doug Collins got fired and brought Phil in. All Mike needed was a Phil Jackson trying offense, and they won 6 championships. So it's not always about. It's about Doc is a good coach. Trust me. It's a matter of what Milwaukee need, and right now Milwaukee need Doc Rivers. Don't let that 30-13 fool you. Right now, they will suck. Trust me. Trust me on that. They suck.
Okay, Coach Bernard Brown. We don't need to hear any more about sucking, okay?
Not
Don't
being
need to hear
30 and 13, they don't suck.
What is
You
that,
know.
Drew?
Not being 30 and 13, they don't
Drew,
suck.
look at who they beat in
I
that
don't
30
care
and
who they beat.
13.
This the NBA.
I know that's the NBA, but they ain't beat Boston. They ain't beat the top team. That's why they pulled the trigger. That's why they pulled the trigger.
And some going to say because they lost the defense, that they were not doing any defense. But we are now moving to Naomi Gurma. Naomi Gurma, she is Soccer Player of the Year. Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts about Naomi Gurma? Because some people say there should be some other people, like Trinity Rodman. And so, but yeah, what's your thoughts with regards to that, Coach Bernard Brown, Naomi Gurma?
Well, she was a hell of a player, but I think Dennis Rodman's daughter is better than her, you know. So it is what it is. I really don't watch soccer. I just kick those down at the strip club. That's all I see.
Mute him. We're moving on. Coach Julius Hall. Coach Julius Hall.
She deserves it. I wish she would wear some tighter shorts, but she deserves it.
Moving on. Coach Fritz.
I don't watch ladies go soccer like that, but Dennis Rodman's daughter is pretty good, so she should get her flowers now. You know what I mean? That's the bottom line.
All right. So we have now come to the end because we have a video for a Yumi, but then again, we don't have the video because Coach Julius Hall intern. But we'll go to this right here. We asked the question. Why are they doing Coach Bill Belichick like that? Why are they doing Coach Bill Belichick like that? Why are they doing him like that, Coach Fritz?
He's kind of old right now. If you look at the NFL and the game and how it's changing, they want to get to the nuance of the quarterback throwing the ball down the field. A lot of people don't want the Patriots way. That's old school. That's what Dallas is having a problem with McCarthy. McCarthy want to run the ball. Everybody wants the flash of throwing the ball down the field, seeing what the receiver beating the corner for 75 yards, 95 yards touchdown. Everything they want the NFL to be faster, not slower. And you got these young guys that's coming out. They're more innovative with their sports mind and coaching that they put out. That's that.
And Coach Julius Hall.
Think about this. Just think about this. You got the guy who's supposed to be the GOAT of coaching in the NFL. 7 Super Bowls. And these teams didn't hire him. There's a problem with him. Yeah. There's a real problem with him that they recognized before they went down that road and hired this damn fool. You know what I'm saying? He probably told him, I ain't gonna have no black quarterback. Tell him what he probably told him. Shit. Because he gonna be blunt with him and tell him from the jump, y'all stay the hell out of my business. I'm gonna run the football operation. Some coaches, owners ain't gonna let him do that. Arthur Blank ain't. Arthur Blank gonna be on the field telling the dads what to do. Jerry Jones ain't. Jerry Jones gonna be on the field. So, and that's what he waiting on. He waiting on Fritz's Cowboys to lose next year, and then he'll be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys next year.
No.
Okay. And this has been Ebony Sports Reporters with Coach Julius Hall, Coach Fritz, and Coach Bernard Brown. Next week we'll be back with
I didn't answer.
Oh, you didn't answer?
No.
This is my contract. This is my contract right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I had thought. Go ahead,
No,
Coach.
hell no.
Coach,
This is my
Coach,
contract right there.
Coach,
On
Coach,
tour.
Load up in
I
the
will
air.
never
Load up in the air.
no more.
because I was gonna say, Coach Bernard Brown and to Air America, we will not be in the strip club next week because again, so go ahead, Coach Bernard Brown, go ahead because we'll Bill Belichick, go ahead because I'm thinking Atlanta, you strip club, lemon pepper wings, all that. So it's just a jumble mass.
Hey, not impressed. Not impressed. I done took my contract. I won't be here next week. But anyway, hey, the bottom line is this here. All Belichick coaches that coach under him, all of them got fired. Every last one of them got fired. So it's not about him. Now it making Brady look real good. That the reason why they won that championship because they making him look real good. So, like you said, the old school that done move over. They definitely moving on. But I guarantee you, some of that had to be with all his coaches that came on him, all of them got fired. Yeah. So that's my opinion, and I fired myself tonight off of Ebony Sports Reporter. He wrong a guy. He don't want to call. Man, please.
We'll see you next week.
I'm a pause.
No. Again, we might have Ebony Sports Report. We might have a special Ebony Sports Reporters, with regards to the conference championship. We might. It just depends on what Coach Julius Hall and his intern are going to do. Because there was an idea that was given. I don't know if he might do it. Because again, he and his intern, we have no control. Coach Julius Hall and his intern, Coach Bernard Brown, will be in the strip club with, Falconettes and others like that.
Man, I appreciate you not putting my script club on Ebony Sports Reporter now. I've been sitting back here watching. The script club is not a sports. It's a dancing thing going on.
And Wayne.
And Wayne.
Good beer, cold beer. They got real cold beer in the strip club.
That's it. Hey, no, we
this
good, man.
This is the Ebony Sports Reporters with Coach Bernard Brown. Coach Julius Hall, Coach Fritz.
Look at Fritz. Fritz can't go.
Look at trust me.
Oh, I could go.
Hey, boy, I was glad Miss Fritz was
must be out of the room.
She in the room.
But I would not go. To all you in America looking at the show, I would not go. I will not go with them.
Hey, we don't want you to go.
He'll be the first one going.
No, I abhor all of that with them. I abhor. I abstain. Do not try to be around them with any of that foolishness like that.
Hey, he got the invitation. He never accepted.
Okay.
That's right.
I can see why.
42-43, y'all. 42-43. They done came all the way back.
All right. So again, and we'll probably at some point we'll go maybe to the Pac-10 next, and then go to the Big 12, then go last to the Big 10. With regards to that, because Coach Julius Hall, since he's so caught up, we think we'll go. Actually, we might just go to the Big East next, and then eventually wind up last at the Big 10, since he's so concerned about that. But again, this is Ebony Sports Reporters. This is Coach Julius Hall, Coach Fritz, and Coach Bernard Brown in the house, and DG Air. Hey, that's what we expect from you, because you down with Bernard Brown. Hey, what do you expect?
There go my contract.
All right. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You can make it rain with your contract in those places. That's it. All right.
Good one. Good one.
We'll see y'all. Peace.
Hey, love y'all. Love y'all.
All right. All right.
All right.
Like that. I like that.